Um, I just, just in my experience in this league, I think it's the best when the players decide the outcome of the game. I think it's unfortunate that it happened. We reviewed it; they still called it a legal screen, but it's the playoffs, man. I feel like DiVincenzo did a good job of selling it, and for the most part, you can't leave the game to be decided by the refs. So we have to take accountability as well. So of course it's right after the game. I'm a little fresh with my emotions about it, but we know at the end of the day that we can't get to that position. So I think the last 2 minute report, we're all looking forward to that coming out. I think there was two controversial calls. We had to use our challenge on one call, Tyrese, and then the kickball by Aaron Neesmith that was not a kickball. I mean, you clearly see it on the replay. So, like I said, it's unfortunate, but it's just we can't put ourselves in that position.
And it wasn't surprising that the NBA ref came out and said, I made a mistake. You think? Did you make a mistake or did you do the shit on purpose? If the Pacers lose this series, that's all fine. I'd rather them lose it fair and square. It's like fighting somebody with one hand tied behind their back. It's not fair. I understand it was 1,000,001 things that happened that resulted in this loss. I understand that. And although the referees in the NBA robbed the Pacers, no matter what happened at the beginning, they were still in position to win the game until it was taken from them. As far as the NBA, they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to cheat for the Knicks. But if you're going to cheat for them, at least try to hide it. Do some shit in the middle of the game. I mean, goddamn. These refs, this rigged of a game. We watching a rigged game. And these dudes on TV talking about this and that. Man, talk about how screwed up the game really is. You think I call this shit the National Business Association because it sound good? No, that's what it really is. Basketball is second, business first. Halliburton's poor play. As far as Tyrese Haliburton, the Hallie GOAT, that shit is over for this season at least. Hopefully it returns next year, but for this season, that shit is over, man. I gave up hope of Haliburton returning back to his early season form when the Bucks series was over. Even in the archives, I accepted the fate and said, look, if this guy can just give us 16, 12, and 8, that's cool. But damn, he not even giving us that. So you like, what the hell is wrong with Haliburton? The injuries? On the court, he's grimacing, looking like he's in pain and hurt. I mean, because we know about the hamstring injury. But what's up with this back injury? This dude was questionable at the last minute. I mean, you could have made the case that TJ McConnell should have been on the floor over Tyrese Haliburton. And to be honest with you, I'm actually hoping Tyrese Haliburton is playing hurt. At least I know why he's playing like an average point guard. Because worst case scenario is that he is healthy. And the Haliburton we saw in the beginning of the season is a thing of the past. And he was never that in the first place. That's the worst scenario, that he's not the guy they paid $260 million. So I'm actually hoping when this season over, he says, I was playing at 70, 80% or whatever. I hope this isn't the real him. Now the Pacers, they obviously need to get over game one. But I'm not contractually signed to the Indiana Pacers. I don't have to get over shit. So no, I'm not moving on. Now you can blame Haliburton all you want. You can blame this, you can blame that. My thing is, if you want to go back play by play and dissect every little thing that the Pacers did wrong, you screwing yourself over. You can say that about every team that loses a close game. Oh, this could have happened, this could have happened. Fuck that. No matter what, at the end of the day, the Pacers were in position to win. No matter what happened, no matter what was going on, the Pacers were in position to win, and it got taken from them. You cannot deny that. I don't give a fuck what happened in the first quarter, the second quarter. All that matters to me is what happened at the end of the game. Last time I heard, clutch is more important than what the hell goes on in the first damn quarter, second quarter, third quarter. What you do in the clutch, and the Pacers got screwed in the clutch.
I'm not going thinking I need to score 40. That's not my mindset at all. My mindset is to be aggressive, to make plays for myself and for others. And so get in the paint and see what's happening. And I have the confidence I know I could score in the paint, but I know I have the confidence that my teammates are all moving and getting to open positions where they can be successful as well. And so it's just the constant communication that we have and the trust that we have with each other to do the best we can every single time we're down the court.
How do you guard him? I mean, this is an honest question here. How do you guard him? You make eye contact with Jalen Brunson. He's shooting free throws. So if I'm the Indiana Pacers, I'm literally trapping this dude every time he gets the ball. I mean, why not? I mean, if you're Rick Carlisle, you got to try different things. You got to try different stuff. You can't just sit and let this guy score 40 a night. Why not use that strategy that the Cavs used against the Pacers when they played against Victor Oladipo in the playoffs? They just literally just sent two guys at him and said, we're going to play 4-on-3. Why not do that? We don't have the personnel to just say, let's man up on Jalen Brunson. You can't keep leaving Nembhard and Neesmith on islands with that man. I think building an entire defensive game plan around trapping Jalen Brunson is worth trying. I mean, why not? Now, the negative to trapping is that you end up playing 4-on-3, but those are odds I'm willing to take instead of just allowing this dude to sit back, kick his feet up, and do whatever the hell he want. Game 2, will the Pacers make the proper adjustments to get a victory at MSG? We shall see. But don't get mad at the facts, though.